Hi, today I would like to talk about how can I get car loan or I cannot get car loan if I am unemployed. So I didn't realize that I would have this situation. I so when I so I was planning to buy a new car because I have been driving the same car for over 10 years. So, and before I made my decision that I would become unemployed, we were planning to buy a new car. So, and I totally forgot about our plan. So, before I made the decision. And now I realize that how can I get, how can I have car new car loan when I buy a new car. So, like I said, I have been driving the same car over 10 years. So, we found our current car at the official second used car dealer of Toyota. So, and we chose a small Toyota Compact, the whose brand name is Vitz. I don't know if Vitz is still in the market or not. Maybe not. It's very small compact car, and I paid like 1 million Japanese yen in total, and we chose to pay back with the monthly, the car loan, auto loan. So, and then I completed the car loan like 5 years ago because the total amount was like just 1 million Japanese yen. So and then our family has been still driving the same car. So it was okay. We haven't had any big troubles in with our cars until this summer. Until this summer. But this summer we had some technical trouble. So my son asked me if so we should change the car to new one because he said like the power window was broken. Actually, the one of the power windows didn't uh, didn't didn't go up didn't go up even though it was in the middle of the summer during daytime of the in the hot summer day. So maybe because of the heating, the heating weather condition, it must have it must have broken the power window, and eventually actually it was working again, but it was not just one time. So we had several several times that we had the same trouble, and me and my wife was talking about that we should buy a new car, whether or not it is going to be used car or a new car. So, but we were planning to buy a new car. So before I made a decision, and now I realized that if people in Japan, in the status of the unemployed, can have a car loan or not, and I asked ChatGPT if in Japan people can have car loans when he or she is unemployed, jobless situation. And the answer of the ChatGPT was maybe there is a way. There may be a way. However, chances are very limited. So you have to show the ability that you can continue the payment, or you will have to show your amount in your saving account. Otherwise, it may be difficult for me to have a car loan. So that's the answer. And now I realize that it may be difficult. So by the way, I have started my membership. So for membership videos in the near future, I will show my very old Toyota in upcoming videos. And I also I have some announcement that I have started my new YouTube channel other than this channel, which one of which is focusing on the Japanese language. So you can learn basic Japanese language through my new YouTube channel. And also I have another YouTube channel focusing on just a simple, cooking for myself. So every day I cook our family dinner. So you can learn how to cook the typical Japanese, traditional foods, and you can enjoy my family dinners for typical Japanese people. So you can click the links to go there to go to where you can reach my YouTube channels. And also I have started my new business, which is like it's similar to the consulting business, but I would rather calling my business as a handyman business, handyman, because I want to make my business more casual. So please click the link in this description that you will be led to the application form that you can enter your request, your questions regarding what would you like to do in Japan. So I would like to become your handyman to help you to do anything in Japan. So please feel free to write anything into the application box. Just to click the links in the description of this video. So anyway, and now I realize that one of the biggest issues for me that maybe I cannot have car loan. So yeah, either I have to show my saving account, but I don't have the big enough to persuade the banks to give me car loans. So, and like I said, my car is having technical trouble with the power windows. So how can I overcome this situation? I was thinking about. So, and regarding my home mortgage, I think that could be fine because I haven't changed the bank, and I'm not planning to change the bank. So meaning that there won't be any chance my bank to know my situation. Otherwise, if I change the bank, so they definitely will ask me my situation and my occupation, and how can I write the application, the question, the occupation, and can I write down like a YouTuber? Can I write down the influencer instead of employee, the company's employees? So I suppose that every time this kind of a column application, so you have to write down the application, your occupation, the company's name, and I think they are going to have the screening process and censorship process. If I will be legitimate, and if the car, the owner of the car or the owner of the house is working the appropriate enough to be trusted to pay back to the full amount of the money in your future or not. So, and what if I write down YouTuber or nothing or blank or currently unemployed? So maybe the bank is not going to give us a chance to have a car loan or the new home mortgage, new home loan. So this is the biggest issues that I didn't realize, and now I have just realized. And how about any loans? For example, if I buy a new iPhone 17, so it could be like monthly. It's, I don't know if the the system, the organization that I in Japan. So I think most of the people do not buy iPhone with just one big payment, because iPhone now you have to pay like the new iPhone and the iPhone Pro Max will cost you like, I don't know, maybe 300,000 Japanese yen, 300,000 Japanese yen. So roughly equals to like 2,000 US dollars, 2,000 US dollars. So nobody would pay with just a one time. Most of the people would choose the like monthly loan for the new iPhone. And I don't remember exactly if I wrote down my occupation when I bought the new iPhone. I don't remember. Maybe I must have wrote down something, and I don't know if there is a way that they can have very strict screenings process and a very strict process after making final decision if the transportation company is going to have the new loan when I buy a new iPhone or not. So iPhone maybe okay. If they say no, you cannot make the loan, make your loan to buy a new iPhone. So you have to pay like more than half the down payment, or you have to pay without any loan. So yeah, if I want a new iPhone, and definitely and desperately, so maybe I will be able to. However, the new car, I think it won't be possible So I was wondering how people could, how other. So that's why now I realize, now I have just realized that. So many, big YouTubers. So they actually they have bought many big things like housing or cars without loan, I think. So just the cash only. Cash. One time cash, I think. Yeah, I remember I have seen many YouTubers posted their videos saying, we bought a new car with just a cash. So that's why I have realized that they must have they must have had difficulty in having car auto loan or car loan or home loan. So if they are very famous and a big YouTuber and influencer, maybe the bank would allow them to have their loans. However, how about very small YouTuber and unstable YouTuber? Are they so are they going to be able to make the purchase without loans? And the bank will give us the allowance to have the new loan or not? I don't think so. I don't think they would give us a chance. So I haven't decided yet until when, because it really depends on the situation of my family situation, my mother's health condition, my big brother's health condition, and our financial situation. So we haven't decided. So I just made my decision by myself, and maybe like I explained that in the future, my wife, if my wife is going to work again as the regular worker, so I think she will be the one instead of me to become the owner of the new car. So when our family decides makes our decision to purchase a new car. So please give me your advice. How can I overcome this situation? When currently we are very urgent. We have to buy a new car. However, I will be unemployed for a while until I don't know when. And my wife is not going to work pretty much soon. Maybe it will, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or a half years later from now on. So it won't be happening in like within 1 or 2 months. However, it is really urgent that we have to change. We have to buy a new car, whether or not which is a new one or a used car. Life is really unfair, I should say.